Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about Variation 19 of the Chopin Variations by Rachmaninoff. Variation 18 ended in the key of B flat minor. Variation 19 begins pretty jarringly in the key of A major. So going from B flat minor to A major is a big change in tonality, and this marks the beginning of section number 3 of the piece, the final section. If we remember, section 1 was variations 1 through 12, section 2 was variations 13 through 18, and now we're marking the final movement, so to speak, of the piece. This variation is really just a big ball of fun energy. It's the most, I guess, triumphant and most Russian rhythm in the whole piece. But let's talk about what we might hear within it. The first thing is you're going to hear the theme pretty much right up front. You'll hear some big chords that sound like this. So if you're listening, you can definitely hear. It doesn't play that exactly, but it's pretty close to that. The other spot is. Does he do that exactly? No, but it's really close. So you can tell exactly where he got this material from. So what's really interesting about this is he's going to do that twice. First in A major, and then about 4 measures later, he's going to do it again, but this time in E major. And if you're a theory snob, you'll know that this is just the dominant of A major. About halfway through the first page, he's going to develop this idea of going up a step and then doing it again. Just constantly moving up a step. He'll develop it into this beautiful theme. And that's going to take us to this really dark moment where we have these big chords in the key of F sharp minor. And then from there we go right back to the beginning of the variation. And this time he's going to keep developing that by taking us to really interesting harmonic areas. So we do it in A major there. Right after, we're going to do it in F. Right? And then he's going to take us on this chromatic journey all the way back to get to A major. And it's going to sound like this. And from here on out, we're firmly just solidifying the key of A major. But the important part about this section on the second page is we get the typical sound of bells. If you know Rachmaninoff and his music, he's very inspired by the sound of church bells ringing. He must have heard it a lot while he was in Russia. So I'll keep my pedal down for a lot of this just to get that blurring sound of church bells ringing, and it'll sound something like this. From there, we'll get the theme. And it's just a really beautiful way to end this variation. The final line of this variation has another big statement of the theme and these massive chords where the bass is constantly jumping up from the bottom, and it sounds something like this. And that's the end of that variation. So it's just a big, exciting, hopeful variation in the key of A major, and the important thing is we have those bells, that bell sound, that's so common in all of Rachmaninoff's music. So let me go ahead and play the whole thing in its entirety. Just be listening for that theme and how it relates back to the very first notes that we heard in the whole piece. So this is variation number 19 in A major. So that is variation number 19. Just a lot of fun, lots of energy, and we have those Russian bells. Be looking forward to more videos. We have just a few more until we get to the end of this piece, but these last variations get a lot more lengthy, especially the final one. So I'll see you tomorrow to talk about variation number 20. Thank you.